Hey everyone, now this is going to be an interesting experimental video because I'm going to plant a tricky plant this time. So this is the plant you can see and this is so creepy looking, kind of ugly looking you can say, but from this one of the most beautiful flowers in I think in the any kind means can compete with any kind of flower. Renunculus. Renunculus will come out from this particular ugly looking thing. So these are the tubers or rhizomes, whatever you can say. I These were more creepy when they came to me. I bought them from a site, Seeds and Pots. Uh, so they were ugly looking, means they were more dry. And what I have done, I have pre-soaked them in water. So every 30 minutes I change the water so that they can get fresh air from that particular, they can use the fresh air in the water. So I have changed water every 30 minutes, and it like this I kept it soaked in water for 4 hours, and they swell up like this. And um, yeah, so this is the thing in front of you, and now I am going to plant it in this potting mix, which I have already made a video. If you want to see the video, you can go to my channel. I think the last video is that video, the potting mix video only. So this is the potting video for any kind of bulbs. So yeah, so you can just go over there and look into that video. And what I'm going to do is, you can see this is the tuber. And yes, another thing, I have given a very large pot, you can see. This is because these tubers needed 9 inches space in between them, means this distance should be 9 inches, but I can't afford to have that much space, so I am giving this big pot. And other than that also, I have got 6 bulbs. I ordered 5 bulbs, but I got somehow 6 bulbs. So yeah, I'm just going to plant it like this, and let's see what happens. This is my first time growing ranunculus. This is not a tutorial video. This is an absolute experimentation video. If it works, I'm going to show you the results. So here I am digging, and yes, now how to plant this. You can see these are the tubers. This is the tuber, these are the tubers, and this is the growing tip over here. So from here the new plant will come out, and you can see the roots. These are the roots. After keeping it in water, the roots also swell up like that. So this shouldn't be planted very deep. It should be planted just below the soil level. So just like this I'm going to plant it, keep it like this, and just going to barely cover it with the soil. Same goes for this one. I'm just going to, and you have to be very careful because these are so fragile. If they break, you are going to lose your entire plant. So that should be kept in mind. Just like that. And this one, just like this. Yeah, and I hope to see beautiful bulbs coming out from this pot. Now next, let's go for the next one. These are fairly smaller bulbs, so I'm using a small size over here, small size pot. So it's the same trick. Just plant them like this, barely cover them with soil. Again, this is not an tutorial video. This is an experimentation video. I'm just going to plant them and see what happens, because I from the packet also where the ranunculus bulbs came, it was written that it's a very hard bulb to grow. So, and I'm not an expert in any in this particular area as well. No one is expert, I think, but yeah, let's see what happens. So this is for Renunculus. It's done. I'm just going to water it slightly after the video, and I will not water it until and unless I'm seeing new growth comes out. Another thing I want to share with you, that is, if I need to water this both the containers when I see the top layer of the soil is dried. Otherwise, there is a very means any kind of bulbs is prone to rotting, isn't it? So they may rot. So we have to keep that in mind as well. So let's go to our next bulb, which is Iris. Now Iris bulbs comes like this. At least it came to me like this, at least. And you can see the roots over here. So we need to there's a pointy side should be faced upwards like this, you can see, and this needs to be planted 4 inches deep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just eyeball it, a 4 inches hole in the potting mix, and just I'm going to keep the bulb like this, you can see, hopefully, and raise the bulb like this, and just I'm going to cover it just like this. I'm going to plant these 4 bulbs in this container, and let's see. I hope to see the big blue giant blooms of iris this year as well. I've never ever grown. The grown is very far away. I've never even seen iris and ranunculus in my life. And the tulip also. I have never seen tulips in my life, real tulips. The first time I saw a tulip when I grew it. So it is a very fun thing, isn't it? Because I'm seeing what I'm growing for the first time without even means what to say. I think you can understand. So I'm just going to bury it 4 inches deep like this, you can see, hopefully. Yeah. And the same thing with iris as well. I'm going to water it once until and unless I see the growing tip coming out. I will not water it. And yes, as for sunlight, I'm going to keep everything in shade for now, until and unless I see the growth. Once the growth come out, I will transfer the ranunculus to an area where it gets almost 4 to 5 hours of direct sunlight, excluding the afternoon sun, because we get very harsh sunlight during the afternoon. And I will keep the iris in a semi-shade area. Iris should be kept in a semi-shade area. So, done with planting all the bulbs. I hope to see new flowers this year, new exotic flowers this year, and I am hoping to show you also as well in my garden. So thanks a lot for watching, and I see you all in my next video. If you have any questions regarding anything, again I am telling you, this is the first time I am growing iris, ranunculus, hyacinths, and the same, by the way, and through the same procedure I have planted iris. I have not made the video because I ran out of battery that time. So yeah, the same way I planted hyacinth, but hyacinth should be planted 6 inches deep. So that needs to be kept in mind, just like the tulips. So yeah, and in same procedure you can plant tulips as well. You can plant daffodils as well. You can plant gladiolas as well, and any kind of other plants you can grow, or any kind of other bulbs rather you can grow in in the same potting mix. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and if you have any question, just drop it in the comment box. You can also DM me in my Instagram, Happy Organic Gardening, and the name of my channel is Devtanu Ganguly, which is my name, for a very small amount of time, because I have some personal issues with this particular name for now. So I will change it again after a few months. After 1 month, I think I can change it. So thanks a lot for watching. That's it that I wanted to share. So yeah, thanks a lot. I will see you all in my next video. Thanks a lot and goodbye.